Driving lesson number 4 with Kaillah. Worked on fine-tuning the skills and abilities that she needed for her driver's test. Unfortunately, she could have used a few more lessons and she wasn't feeling that confident, but we pushed ahead and worked to get her ready for her driving test the next day. Stick around, we'll be right back with that information.
Okay, so this, you're gonna have to move out, so mirror signal shoulder check. Make sure you signal. Move over the line there, not too far. Mirror signal shoulder check back. And when you turn your head, you just gotta turn 90 degrees. You don't have to look out the back, just 90 degrees. Okay, turn right here. Nice and slow, nice.
Sorry?
You crowd pedestrians like that, that's an automatic fail. Pedestrians, you need to give them lots of room.
So, if there was a pedestrian there,
You're gonna stay over that lane.
Are we going straight?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Pedestrians are vulnerable. Road users are like cyclists. You gotta give them at least half a lane of space.
Okay.
Like I said the other day, if you're not sure about what to do, just stop. Okay? We'll go right here. And we'll go right at the next street again.
Okay.
Right here, right here. Okay, you're gonna have to breathe.
And then if he's far...
He's far enough away, yeah. Just on your test, you're gonna have to breathe and just listen to the instructions that they give you, okay? And we'll turn left. And in these residential streets like this, you don't necessarily have to do 50, okay? You can do a little bit less.
Okay.
This video is made possible by the course package, Pass Your Driver's Test First Time. Because we know that your driver's test is the most stressful day of your life. And without some form of driver training, your chances of passing are less than 50%. As a bonus, we'll include both the defensive and winter driving smart courses. These will make you a safer, smarter driver and reduce your chances of being involved in an accident. Click down in the description there and get full details.
Okay, we're going to do the same exercise again. We're going to back down this alley again.
Okay.
Easy, easy. Your front end's going that way, remember?
Yeah.
Turn your steering wheel the other way. Whoa, stop. Turn your steering wheel the other way to get the front end to go that way. There you go. Now turn your steering wheel back straight. There you go. Yes. Slow down, slow down. Pause and look forward. Are you good?
Need to be...
You need to come a little bit this way, but otherwise you're good. Slow down, slow down. Now, which side of the road are you on? You're more or less center, but you're a little bit this way.
Oh, a little bit this way?
Yeah, you could go back that way a little bit to get back in center. Nice, very nice. Okay, don't let go of the steering wheel like that. Go right here. Keep your palms in contact with the wheel at all times, okay? Slow down, there's no lane here. You gotta pick a gap. Turn your other signal on. Turn your left signal on.
Left.
Yeah, because you're moving to the left.
I'm moving to the left.
No, you're going right and then you're moving left,
Oh.
right?
Oh, okay.
50, it's 50 here. Yeah, so it's one of those quick things where you come around, you're making a right, but then you're moving left into the lane.
Okay.
You're gonna have to change lanes to the left. No, don't slow down, don't slow down. Get your foot on the throttle.
Okay. There's car coming.
You're slowing down. Okay, you cannot slow down on your lane changes.
Okay.
You gotta hold the speed. No, we're going straight.
Oh, straight. Sorry.
Remember, when you turn left on a multi-lane, you have to move back over to the right lane immediately after turning left without being told. They're not going to tell you that.
So when you turn left, you have to move to the right lane.
Back to the right lane.
Back to the right lane.
We're going to turn right at this intersection.
But if you turn right, you can just stay unless you're turning left.
Yes, you always have to drive in the right lane. That's basically what you're doing, right?
We're turning right here?
Yes. So know that when they're signaling and they're turning in front of you, they're going to slow down.
Okay.
Okay, because they're slowing down to make the turn. So that means that you got to slow down too. Otherwise, you're gonna run up right up on them.
Okay.
Almost everything that you do when you're driving is reading and responding to what's happening in the driving environment. You have to react to what other people are doing.
Okay.
What other drivers, cyclists, pedestrians, people on scooters. Bump that line, that's 5 points.
What line?
That white line right there.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, 5 points. So you got to stay centered in your lane so you don't bump the lines, because you want to try and minimize the number of demerits you get. So when you're wandering, when you move left to right in your lane, that's 5 points every time you do that. You got to try and stay as centered as you can.
If there's a cyclist like that.
So you want to your signal shoulder check and move over to the other lane, not too much over. Get off the brake, get off the brake.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can't slow down when you're reacting to that. You just need to move over a couple of feet that way and then move back.
I think I get tense, that's why I'm slowing down. I have to like practice.
I think you got a really good shot at it.
Sorry?
I think you got a good shot at it. You just focus in on for that. Remember, it's only 20 minutes, half an hour. It's not like this, right, where it's a whole hour. You just got, it's a very short period of time. So just focus, you know. And like I said, if you're unsure, just stop. Okay?
But aren't you like, you're not allowed to stop on a highway, right? Or
well, preferably not. But I mean, if you got a traffic situation, so say, for example, you come up to an intersection and the light's about to turn yellow, and there's a car turning left, and you're not quite sure what to do,
just stop.
Just stop. Just stop. Okay? Because, you know, there's just too much stuff going on. And the mistake oftentimes with new drivers is that they'll just bulldoze ahead, right? And there's too much other stuff going on, and that's when they fail their test. If you're unsure, just stop. Okay? But, you know, if you can go for another drive this afternoon and maybe work on lane changes and not slowing down, just keeping your speed, mirror signal shoulder check, I got a gap, and then speed up a little bit as you're moving across, because you don't want to slow down, okay? And just focus on keeping like in town, you're quite good at keeping the vehicle centered in the lanes and those types of things, right? But kind of on this road here, you're bumping the lines all the time.
That when you're going fast and then
And so maybe, you know, just work on lane changes, maybe go through the roundabouts a couple more times.
All right. Yeah.
If you can get another drive in this afternoon, that would be really good. Here, 1 sec. The thought of failing your driver's test is what keeps you up at night right now. Click the link over here. Check out the Smarter Driver course package that guarantees that you will pass your driver's test first time. Click the link and check that out. And have a great day. All the best. Bye now.